Therefore, my beloved, as you have always obeyed, not as in my presence only, but now much more in my absence, work out your own salvation with fear and trembling. Verse 13, for it is God who works in you both to will and to do for his good pleasure. Now, this is perhaps one of the most misinterpreted verses I come across. People, for some reason, think that the workout here is workful. So it's not work for, it's work out. If you had paid clear attention to what we just read, it's work out your own salvation, not work for. So what does it mean to work out? Let's borrow the exercise term. When somebody goes about saying I'm working out, that means the person is exercising. Now take for example, the body is made up of muscles and fat, but we prefer muscles because muscles make the body look healthy. It helps you keep in shape, and then you look nice. So by working out, what we are saying is that we are burning the unwanted fats by the exercise we are doing, so that the muscles, which is more internal, will show. So for example, everybody's got six packs, but we don't get to see. So by accumulation of fat over the abdomen, you cannot see the internal six packs which we need to show. So by exercising, we are burning these fats so that the internal six packs will reveal, which is much more preferred. Now let's go back to the verses we just read. It said, therefore, my beloved, as you have always obeyed, not as in my presence only, but now much more in my absence, work out your own salvation with fear and trembling, for it is God who works in you both to do will and to do for his good pleasure. So salvation, which is internal, is likened to less from what we just read. Let's liken that to the muscles, which is internal, which is permanent, and then which is there already, is done by God. So God has already worked that in us. So we are not going to work for it. But then we working it out means there is something that we are doing, or a conduct we are putting on, that is not showing the inside work that God has done, which is the salvation. God, the salvation of our souls, which is internal. Our souls are internal. You cannot see somebody's soul when you're walking on the street. All these are internal. So it is inside you. We cannot see. So working it out, it means that this thing, that is really beautiful thing God has done, which is internal, which we cannot see, there are some conduct you've put on that we are not able to see this. So by stopping these conducts, then we get to see. So if you had paid attention and followed it through with the verses that followed after, verse 14, it said, do all things without complaining and disputing, that you may become blameless and harmless children of God, without fault in the midst of a crooked and perverse generation, among whom you shine as lights in the world. So he was talking about this whole thing is a conduct issue, talking about your conduct towards the outside world. So we should so you can't just pick the verse 12, we say work out your own salvation with fear and trembling, and just run with it. Then you are likely to misinterpret the Bible. I hope you were blessed by this short Bible study. So let's go out there to work out our salvation, not to work for, but to work out. God bless you.